Well, Patrick, it is exciting time, the fact that international squash will return to Bermuda. Take us through how all this came about.
Well, like you say, we've got up-and-coming professionals. So our young players, there's three that are on the world rankings. There's the two guys, Micah Franklin and Noah Brown, and there's Rachel Barnes, who isn't fully on the professional tour, but she's our club champion. She's won our national championships in the past, and all three of those were in the junior program together and have now got to that level where they're playing at a sort of semi-pro or professional level. So the initial idea was simple. Was there's this world tour that operates globally. The tournaments go in prize money from $1,000 up to a couple of $100,000 at the world championship level. And as an association, we wanted to put one together to support our local players by providing a tournament where they can earn money, they can earn points, and they can do so on their home courts without traveling to the far corners of the planet. So that was the idea. We went out to our squash community for financial support, and it sort of grew from there. We ended up with not just a men's event, we ended up with a ladies' event. We have a $5,000 prize purse for both of those events. There's the world ranking points on offer, and then what happens is you register your event with the Professional Squash Association, and the international pros who are listed on the world ranking list can enter. And now we have a full draw and a full list of players coming from all over the world. And it's ended up really exciting and a great event, not just for the three that we initially thought of, but for the whole squash community. So we're excited.
Can you see this remaining on the squash calendar and eventually getting bigger?
Definitely remaining on the calendar. I mean, obviously it's a new venture. It's been a few years since we hosted major professional events. We did end up with the biggest tournaments in the world at one stage. Back in 2007, we had the World Championships. I don't think we're in the market for that kind of development just yet. But certainly I think having a pro event in Bermuda seems like a real a draw for all of these international players. Certainly we've got a great mix of people from all over the world coming to it, which shows you the kind of enticement that there is to come to a place like Bermuda. And as long as we do a good job and everyone has a good time and the spectators enjoy it, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to use the same template and go forward doing it on an annual basis. I hope, that would be my hope, definitely, to keep it going.
Now, everything will be taking place at the Bermuda Squash Racket Association Club?
That's right, yep.
Who are the top drawers outside of the home favorites?
Well, the way it works is specifically in the women's event, it's a 16 draw. There's no qualifiers coming in, so you can see exactly who's got who first round. There are, based on the world rankings, the players are seeded and spread out, so you do end up with the top 8 ranked players playing against the bottom 8 ranked players in the opening round. Names to look out for would be the top seed, the Canadian Nikki Todd. She, by all accounts, is extremely strong and possibly ranked a little lower than she really is playing standard-wise. And so she's going to be a tough one to beat. But, she's got a Brazilian girl first round, which should be exciting to watch. We have a young Egyptian in the draw who's playing against the Finnish number 1. That should be really exciting. Of course, the Egyptians are really strong on the world tour these days. So I want to see her play. We have some Caribbean players coming over. So we have young Mary Fungafat from Guyana, who is awesomely talented. She's been fantastically successful as a junior. So it'd be really interesting to see if she can do well. She's got number 3 seed from Colombia, Catalina Palia's first round. So there's good ones to watch out for. I must admit, I haven't had the chance to watch the Pro Ladies Tour as much as I would have liked. So I'm going to pick all of them as my games to watch. Specifically, I want to watch our local player, Rachel Barnes. She will be playing Anna Kimberley, who's over from England, who's the number 8 seed. So she's got a real tough opening match there on Tuesday evening. But, she'll have a big crowd cheering her on, and hopefully she can go for it. On the men's side, we have a qualifying competition initially. So we have 8 local players playing against 8 international players in a 2-round qualifying competition that's held on Monday, February 26th. So out of those 16 players, the top 4 then get drawn into the main draw. And the 4 options of who you might get in the main draw are all tough. Being that if these qualifiers come through, you can draw the number 1 seed, Angus Gillams from England. You could draw the number 6 seed, Henrik Mustonen from Finland, who is a former top 30 player in the world. You can get Anthony Graham, the number 4 seed from England. You can finally, possibly, get drawn against the number 8 seed, who is Michael Franklin from Bermuda. So there is a chance of an all-Bermuda first round in the men's draw. But it really is wait and see at this stage as to who comes through and then who gets drawn where. There are a number of fixed matches already in that first round that you can see if you look at our website and check the live draws that are on there. We have, an Englishman against a Guatemalan. We have a USA-Canada battle in there. We've got an English-Canadian battle. We have a young man from Trinidad, Cale Wilson. He plays Noah Brown in the first round. So there's some fantastic matchups. And across the 2 draws and the qualifying, we're going to have some great squash to watch down here. We're excited. Our ticket sales is kind of off the hook at the moment. The phone's going nuts, and we've had a really exciting day just since launching this morning. So it should be really good.